Hello, welcome to day 3 of the vlog series, where today we'll be going to Animal Kingdom. Yep, that is the destination of the day. Anyway, first let's get ready for the day. Let's get all hydrated with the old liquid IV drink. So pour this into a little container there. So I've gone a bit different today with the liquid IV drink. So I had 2 packets I bought. Today I'm going to be using this one, which is a strawberry flavoured. Let's give it a little shake here, shall we? So yeah, so today is day 3. It's Animal Kingdom. That's where we're going today. I need to talk about a few elephants in the room before we really start this episode here. Is episode 3, Ryan Jones, Animal Kingdom. Let's talk about Animal Kingdom quickly. So Animal Kingdom is a Disney park. It's on the Disney World property. It's one of the newer parks. I think it was only opened in the 90s. Their newest park that's recently been opened. And it basically is on the theme. Look at that. How bubbly is that? I think I've overshook that. Yeah, Animal Kingdom was opened. It's a theme park based around animals, goes without saying. So it's got a sort of African Asian theme. It's a park that has a few rides, but it mainly has sort of like it's like a massive zoo basically. I think that's the best way to describe it. It's like a massive zoo. It has a safari trail. It has like elephants and giraffes and gorillas and probably lions and all these different types of animals, right? It was I think it was one of Walt's ideas to sort of open up and have for his love of animals. So that's the one I'm going to. Now, I want to talk about a few elephants in the room first of all. I don't know if you can tell through this intro, but I'm not feeling 100%. So, truthfully, I think I'm coming down with a cold, right? Now, hopefully, it's not really coming across too much. Yesterday evening, I started to get a persistent cough, where I started coughing a bit, and I did feel not 100% great, but I sort of ploughed through it. And anyway, woke up this morning, had a really bad cough, felt quite achy, and felt definitely like I was coming down with a cold. So what I've done is I've gone and got some Tramadol cough medicine, I've got some flu medicine, I've had that. Hopefully it'll sort of perk me up, because I can't afford to be ill. You can't afford to be ill on an Orlando trip. You have to just plough through it. So anyway, let's head on out, shall we? Right, and with that, let's go to Animal Kingdom. So, yep, so we're going to head off now to the old Animal Kingdom. Again, I made a bit of an error here because I thought Animal Kingdom didn't open till 9 o'clock like the other parks. Turns out it opens early. It opens at 8 o'clock, so it's currently 7:30 now. I'm not too bothered about getting there for like, you know, a road drop or anything like that, but, you know, it'd be nice sort of to get there at a reasonable time. So anyway, let's head on down now to get an Uber. I'm actually, fun fact, actually, little tip, I've been using Lyft a lot more than Uber. Lyft's sort of been my go-to because it seems cheaper and it seems sort of easier to use as well. So I don't know if that's like a top tip for anybody, but yeah, that's what I've been using. I've been using Lyft. So anyway, let's head on down there now. By the way, I had a great Uber driver, right? It was called Brian, and he was like such a laugh, such a nice guy. Hey, let's go through the old security, and in we go. Here we go, Magic Kingdom. Let's do this. So I just had my photos taken in front of the Magic Kingdom sign. That's one thing I love about this now actually, is I have the memory maker. So with Disney, I can get photos taken. I like the professional standard photos. Because when I was at Epic yesterday with Universal, it was awkward doing selfies and doing it yourself. So I really like that I know I can get at least some decent photos for my Instagram and all that sort of stuff. So it's really handy really. Anyway, let's head on in to Magic Kingdom. Hi there.
Good morning.
Thank you. And it's just that easy. That's what I love. That's what I love about
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Disney's Animal Kingdom. An exciting expedition into wild places and wildlife is about to begin. Before you realize our wondrous oasis, this is the gateway way to a fascinating world where mankind, nature, and dreams come together in harmony. Look closely, keep an eye out. You never know what might appear or as you...
That's what I'm saying. That's what I love about the magic bands here. It just makes accessing so much easier. Now, we'll say Universal Fair, once they take your photo, you can go in and out as much as you want because they have your photo on file. Anyway, we are currently in Magic Kingdom. Look at this. Look at that, animals already. We're off. We're off to a great start, aren't we?
Welcome from around the world to Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Tree of Life.
The highest of Bakash is flying towards the Tree of Life, heading back towards the aviary. It's a half-a-mile flight that the birds are doing. Right now they're doing more than that, but it's half-a-mile flight from here to their aviary or vice versa. 1 mile round trip, not including all the other flying that they get to do. And we have Kaylin over there. She is our director. So she's communicating to the trainers back at the aviary to see where the birds are. There's a part in their flight path that the trainers don't see them either here or back there. So we have to kind of communicate with each other to make sure that we know where these birds are going because they have free range to go and do whatever they want. It's simply their world and we're living in it. And that's the great part of it. So the birds, if they want to go back home, will still got all of their favorite treats. Because we're still going to make sure that we reinforce, hey, this is the best spot to be in. So if you want to go anywhere, we want you to be home, right? Because that's their safe place to go. Now it looks like all the birds headed back out of here except for those 4 right there, those military macaws. But we're going to let you guys know that we'll be back later on today.
There's just so much happening in this park. There's a lot going on. Like, there's birds flying around, there's people, there's shows. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing next. I better just try and work out a rough plan, really, shouldn't I? Okay, so I'm trying to plan a roughish sort of plan. As you can see with the layout here, in terms of rides and stuff, there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rides, so too bad. So I think I might try and bash those rides out, and then later on today, I think I'm going to aim for... Tell what I'm going to aim for first. Right, I'm going to aim for the Avatar Land first, right? I'm going to get the Navi journey and the Avatar flight passage out the way. I think that's the best tactic, I think. So I'm going to head over to the Avatar Land now and see what that's like. So one issue I'm going to have throughout the day today, I think, is my Wi-Fi is really bad here. So I'm not getting really good up-to-date looks on my phone. It keeps going in and out and I have to reconnect it and all that sort of stuff, which is very heavily reliant on here. You know, so coming to Africa now, we just saw a bit of a show there. I'm just going to have, the food smells lovely though. That generally, the smell of the food around here is so nice. But I am very lost, I have no idea where I'm actually going. Again, I'm trying to aim for the Avatar Land, but currently, there's a safari. So I think it's going to get busier, so I want to try and get that all done now, the Avatar. I have no idea where I am. I am very lost. I'm not going to lie, I am super lost. I feel a lot of this series is going to be me being lost in parks, but I want to show you this quickly. I'm back at the Tree of Life, I'm behind it now, and look at that. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, zoom in. Like, look at that there, like there's like different sort of style. There's like an owl there carved into it, there's a hippo, it's all different animals, there's snakes, like it looks really cool. There's a whale I can see. The attention to detail is just supreme, really. Okay, now currently in Asia now this sort of area here, right? Oh, these fans are nice. Oh, this is Asia. Now, the thing is, right, I've only been walking around probably the park now for maybe I'd say about 10-15 minutes, and I've sort of done a big loop. This park is big and it's spacious, but it's not overly big. I think there's not many lands really. There is the Avatar land we're trying to get to. We've done Africa, we've done Asia. Now I'm just trying to find out where the Avatar place. I don't even know what the Avatar land's called in reality. It's not called Discovery Island, is it? Is it called Discovery Island? Hold on, I've actually found what it's actually called. I don't think it's called Avatar Land, right? It's called Pandora, that's what it's called. Of course it's called Pandora, why do I not know this? So let's have a look at the sign here. There's no even way. That's Discovery Land. Discovery Land's down there then. Maybe if I just keep going this way, maybe I'll find it. Where even am I? I feel it's the right way. I feel like I'm going the right way now. I might actually get something to eat first. I'm really hungry because I didn't have breakfast this morning because I decided against it because I just felt a bit ill. I feel a lot better now. Like, I think you can tell my voice, I feel quite good. I'm very lost. I have no idea where I am, but I'm currently outside the exhibition Everest attraction, which is here as you can see. And it's only a 5-minute wait time, so I'm just going to give this one a go now. Just getting sort of done. I'm going to say now, that is a banging ride, right? That is so good, right? It was, so basically there's a Yeti around, he's causing mayhem and you're on a roller coaster. Hope that's a good review there. But yeah, that was brilliant. Like, that is a great ride. Anyway, on for my ongoing quest to find Pandora. Okay, so we're going to go to Discovery Land because that's the central point and I can work out to get to Pandora there. Little fun fact though, you see this here, up there. So it says up on the sign, thank you for visiting Dino Land USA. Let me try and get a better... There you go, thank you for visiting Dino Land USA. Now here's the fun fact about that. Dino Land USA is actually closed. It closed probably a few months ago. So actually, that's the land there. I don't know if you can see it very well, but... Sorry, it's just a child screaming there. But yeah, so that's the thing, right? So, Dino Land is actually closed. So one of the lands again in the Animal Kingdom is shut. So, I'm not saying there's less to do, but you know, it is a really interesting themed land, really. Again, you find Pandora, because apparently there's also some good breakfast options in Pandora as well. So Pandora is my final destination for everything at the moment. Here we go, look. One something here, one something. This way. Pandora's this way, and it's well signposted now. I can see the signs. I can see the signs pointing me towards Pandora. Let's go, come on. Go, so we're in Pandora. So this is the land based on the Avatar films, like the highest box office grossing films. Yeah, I've never seen Avatar, so like the Island of Burke yesterday, I'm not the best judge of if this is a good theming, but it feels quite nice, feels good. It's a mountain, I presume that's important. A lot of crying kids today, I don't know why, lots of kids crying. So anyway, I'm probably just going to have a little mooch around the land first, see what it's actually like. Try and find something to eat because I am actually very hungry. That sun is beaming down on us today, like that sun is very hot. I don't know if it's come across on film, but I am sweating like. So this is the Satu'li Canteen. So this one I'm going to get something to eat. Just got myself some breakfast. This here is called the pork hash and sausage. So it comes with a sausage, potato hash and other things as well. And also you've got here, which is a Polynesian sunrise. So it's like a mocktail. It's got like Gatorade and different flavours in it. So let's have a look. again, I said it before, I haven't really seen Avatar, but I presume that obviously they must eat with rations or stuff like that, so this is like that sort of style. Anyways, let's try the old Pandorian sunrise first. Yeah, nice. It's very fruity, very sort of citrusy. And let's try the old sausage and hash. Here's the old Trixo sausage. Nice, very tough but nice. Try a couple of potatoes here. Yeah, it's fine. Let's try this with a. Try here this like weird green sort of sauce. Very nice. You know, it's actually alright. It's basic, but it'll do the job. So, I just had the breakfast. It was actually nice. I enjoyed it. I only ate half of it because a lot of it was quite like sweet and fruit and veg based stuff, but it's still really nice. Anyway, had a look. Flight of passage is 65-minute wait. Like, I don't think it's going to get much better than that, so I'm just going to give it a go, do flight of passage, do Navi afterwards, and that pretty much hits out most of the rides, really. So, let's just go for it, shall we? Hi there. Yeah, thank you. So 70-minute wait, but I know this one's popular for lightning lane, so I feel most of that wait time will be because of lightning lane people. I could have bought a lightning lane, but do you know what? Nah, you know what I mean? I've got time. Let's see how it goes. Anyway, let's head on to the ride and I'll let you know how I feel when I get off it. Right, so after my flight of passage, brilliant. It was really good. Do you know, it was only about an hour-long wait at the end. It wasn't too long to wait. It was what it was advertised for the wait times, but it was good. It was a good line, because it's a really interactive, interesting line. And also, if you're here on a very hot day, I recommend doing that line because honestly, it's so well air-conditioned, it's so cool, it's so nice. And the ride was brilliant. It was a motion simulator, it flew up in the air, it was just really good. If you're a fan of Avatar, definitely it's a great ride. Anyway, I might now try and do the Navi River Run now. I think I'll try that first before I do anything else. But it is sweltering light, and it's also getting very busy. I can see already it's quite busy. Again, my phone's not connected to Wi-Fi, so I can't check wait times physically. I have to go to the actual ride and have a look. So there's a place called Good Eats, and you can see it's really popular. The queue is so long for this place, right? And they sell different things. They sell like this night blossom pear. They also sell alcohol beverages as well. Everyone seems to be going for it. I'm not. But I was going to go for it, but like it looks really busy. But yeah, the park is very busy now. So the Navi River Run is 55 minutes. So I'm going to kind of debate if I'm going to do that or not. I might just have a little sit down, have a look at the options and see how we can go from there. So I made a decision. So I've been looking into the times for everything, and truthfully, it's a bit of a weird tactic, but the Navi's 55, everything else about 40 minutes. There's only 3 more rides I want to do after this Navi River Run. So I don't see a point in leaving this land to go to the other side of the park, Africa, to go to there where it's about 40 minutes, to then come back down here later on. So I'm just going to wait in a long queue for Navi River Run for 50 minutes and just sort of work my way around the park sort of thing. But before I do that, I'm going to be getting a drink refreshment from the Pongu Pongu. I think I'm going to get one of those sort of like non-alcoholic cocktail smoothie things. So let's have a look. There we go. This is called the Night Blossom. I got it from the Pongu Pongu. It was really, it's meant to be really good. It's very popular because everybody in the line was ordering it, so it must be good. So apparently it's got apple and pear and different flavours. So let's see what it's like. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that is so nice. That is flavours and flavours and flavours, just absolutely dancing. Oh, I see why that's so popular. That is beautiful. Anyway, I need this because I'm about to get in queue for the old Navi River Run ride. Oh, that's like a passage. Whoop. I definitely need this now because I'm about to join the queue for Navi's River Run. It's a 65 minutes. Oh no, I'm just going to chance it. It's just better to chance at this point, I think. I'm going to do it, stuff it. 65 minutes, like, no chance of stuff. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it, like. Alright, I'll see you the other side. I'm just going to do it. There we go. That was the Navi River Passage. You know what? That was such a good ride, right? Do you know what? It actually was worth the wait time of 1 hour. It was just really nice, really relaxed, really chilled. It's a bit like a lazy river sort of style. It's like, you know, just takes you around a little boat. It's like a Pirates of the Caribbean sort of style ride. It's really good. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is going to have a sit down and work out my tactics next, because I feel conflicted what I'm going to do. So I'm going to sit down, have a look at the My Disney app, see where we're at, and make a decision. Okay, so I've made a decision. I've been looking at the old My Disney app, and I've sort of confirmed my own decision that I was going to be making, which is I'm going to leave the park now, right? Because I'm going to do it for a number of reasons, right? Nothing against Animal Kingdom at all. Truthfully, the fact is, all the wait times at the moment are over an hour, right? And again, Flight of Passage, I waited for over an hour in a queue. The Navi River as well, I waited for an hour. I just can't physically sit in another hour-long queue. I just can't, right? As I said this morning, I have been a little bit fluey. I was feeling better, but definitely in that queue with the River Run, I started feeling a bit under weather. So I don't feel amazing. So, my tactic and my plan is now going to be, I'm going to leave the park now. I'm going to go back to the hotel. I'm just going to chill out, relax, work out a tactic for this evening. I have a few ideas, but I won't confirm what they are until I've sort of see how I feel, right? And what I'm going to do is, in the next coming days, I'm going to come back to Animal Kingdom, but I'm going to book a lightning lane, right? So with the lightning lane, I can get 3 lightning lanes to the attractions I want left. So where I want to go now, the only attractions I want to do now is the safari. It is also the rapids as well, and even the Lion King show. So I can get it on one lightning lane for $19. So I think that's a worth investment to just come back maybe sometime midweek for about 2 or 3 hours, just literally do the ones that I want to do there and bash it out sort of thing. I think that's a really good tactic and plan for me. What I'm doing now is I'm currently walking towards the exit of Animal Kingdom. So next time so I don't really know what I'm going to do this evening yet. I haven't really made a plan. I don't know if this is going to be a really short video because I'm not really going to do anything else. But this is a key bit of information I do want to point out, Ryan. This is a good holiday information, which is always listen to your body. You know, at the end of the day, when you do these sort of trips like to Orlando or on a holiday or whatever, it's so action-packed, you have to feel so much. But don't force yourself to do something if you don't feel up to it. Like, my body is now telling me you need to go home and just relax for a bit. Because things about Animal Kingdom is a very annoying part, because it closes at 6 o'clock, I'm not able to just do what I did yesterday at Epic, leave and come back. So you sort of have to commit a day here really, which is just, I just don't feel up to it today. So yeah. So that's one bit of advice, is just listen to your body. If you don't feel well, you feel you need a rest day, you feel you need to relax, just do it. just do that with yourself. Anyway, as you can see, it's getting just madly busy now. Like, it is just wall-to-wall people. I don't know if this is actually busy in comparison to maybe it's the summer, because September's meant to still be not that busy, but it's busy enough for me that I just warrant leaving.
Many hours later.
I'm back and I'm currently on the move. So yeah, so I've been, honestly, this afternoon, it's currently 7 p.m. at the moment, and I'm walking somewhere, and I'll show you where I'm going when I get there, because I want to try somewhere for dinner, which is very interesting, and I'm really fascinated to try it. But I'm currently walking down International Drive right now. Yeah, so I spent the whole afternoon just honestly sleeping, right? I was so ill this afternoon, right? So I got back to the hotel, I left Animal Kingdom at about 12:30, got back to the hotel at 1, almost fell asleep in the Uber numerous times because I was so exhausted. Got back to the hotel, literally fell asleep straight away, completely and utterly zonked out, right? Completely gone, right? Then I didn't wake up till like 4:30, and at that point I've sort of been in and out of being ill, and I've had some Tramadol, I've had some medication to try and get me through. But yeah, I've sort of been in and out. I feel better now, so that's why I'm doing a walk now. But yeah, no, I'll tell you where I'm going, right? So I've decided to have dinner tonight. It's currently 7:30, and it's also been raining, as you can sort of see, like here. I don't know if it sort of shows, but it's been raining quite heavy in the last few hours. So in a way, it was actually quite handy that I didn't, in the end, you know, go out and just sit by the pool. Because my plan was when I got back from Animal Kingdom was to sit at the pool for a few hours and try to be a bit better. But no, I just basically stayed in bed, lights out, zonked out, completely done over, sort of thing. So anyway, yeah, so walked out to International Drive because currently 7:30, I'm really hungry, it's just stopped raining, and I've decided to try somewhere tonight. So I've got half an hour walk admittedly to where this is, but I'm going to be going to the world's largest McDonald's for dinner, right? Because it's a bit of an ongoing joke between me and a few of my friends that I'm terrible for like going to McDonald's every night on like holiday, because it's easy to get food, it's cheap and it's easy and it's quick and easy. So I'm going to go tonight to the world's largest McDonald's, the biggest McDonald's in the world, to try. And because apparently as well, it's not just a big McDonald's, like, you know, a McDonald's this big. It also has like a very unique menu, a different type of menu, which we'll see when we get there, but I'm very excited to try this. So I just want to show you this here quickly. So this is called the trolley, right? So if you're staying on International Drive, you can basically get a bus ticket that takes you all the way up and down. So you can see here, like, there's a graffiti there admittedly, but you can see all the way up, it takes you up there and down. Now I haven't done this myself, but like if you want to go through International Drive, that's probably the best way to do it really. It's just to get the trolley. But I love a bit of a walk, and do you know what, it's lovely now. Like earlier on it was so hot, so unbearably hot. It's now nice, it's actually humid, it's a bit muggy, but it's not dramatically muggy. It's actually just such nice weather now. So whoever built that really didn't have their levels, did they? See, what's really interesting about International Drive, and I will say, right, there's a lot going on down this road. There's basically every restaurant you can imagine is down this road. Every sort of shop you can imagine is down this street. Like, I was thinking this earlier on, right, where I was thinking, like, I could probably come to, like there's loads of restaurants here, there's loads of activities. Like, just next to my hotel alone, you can do a helicopter ride, you can do indoor skydiving, you can do go-karting, you can do all these different type of things. Like, just ahead of us here, as you can see, there's Icon Park, right? That's like a ride there, a spire sort of thing. Over there is something else, and then there's a big Ferris wheel, which is just sort of there, if you can see it. But I generally believe, like with Orlando, right, this is my opinion, I reckon I could come here every year for the next 10 years, for 2 weeks, every single year, and I don't think I would have even scratched 10% of the things you can do. There's just so much, like, you can't be bored in Orlando. I generally don't believe that you could be bored. Like yeah, if you try and do stuff where I live, like in the towns that I've lived in, there's very limited stuff to do, very limited choices for social nights out and social things to do. There's just so much to do here. Like, there's nothing that you generally can't do. It's really interesting, this place. Like, this is a tourist town. This is a definitive tourist town. And I see why people come here all the time, and like, It's just so fun. It's just, there's nothing you cannot do. There's nothing that's like, if you like anything, this place caters for it, which I just find really interesting. I see why this has like millions upon millions of people come a year. So here we are, we're at the world's biggest McDonald's, right? This is the McDonald's dinner that's going to be supreme. This is the world's biggest, the largest McDonald's, right? So apparently it has its own McDonald's menu, plus it also has some unique items as well, which we'll go through when we get in there. I think it's pizza and pasta, but we will find out when we get there. It also has in there an arcade, a play area. Apparently it's, I think, 2 or 3 stories big, but let's go in and actually find out what it's actually like in there. So far, it just looks like a normal McDonald's from downstairs, you know, it has the food. Quite busy, it's quite packed, but let's go upstairs. So up here is more additional seating, as you can see. And a full arcade. Look at that. Have a claw machine, have a money machine, look at that there. Ticket thing. Look at this one. It's here. It's just a full-blown arcade. It has everything. There's also a play area in front of me, but obviously I'm not going to film that. And look, you can win prizes as well. There's a little prize booth, you can win prizes. But anyway, we're not here for the arcade, we're here for the food. Let's have a look, we're going to order some food. So let's do this. Let's get rolling. So let's look at this, look. So this is the options, look, we've got the menus here. So you've got meals, you've got burgers, you've got chicken, you've got all this. So let's have a look, so, meals. Look at that, look, they've got pasta, right? They've got pasta here, they've got a pizza, a Philly cheesesteak, all the wraps, Big Mac of course, classic sort of Big Mac, all the normal sort of foodie stuff there. But look at the variety, all the sandwiches. Do they have a McLegend? No. You then go down to here, the sweet treats. Look, they've got cake there, peanut butter cake, obviously ice cream sundaes, all the normal stuff you see there as well. Think about this, it feels criminal to not order a pizza or something, because like to have a Big Mac here just feels criminal. So I'm going to have a proper look now and I'll let you know what I've eaten. There we go, this is the order. So I got a large Fanta drink, even though I pressed Diet Coke, oh well. I also got a chicken burger here, because I'm boring, large fries. Got a variety of sauces, got sweet and sour and cool ranch, and they gave me loads of them. Plus you get those little ones there as well. I got a chocolate celebration cake here, and also hot fudge sundae as well. So I'm going to tuck it out and enjoy it. We have finished eating in the world's largest McDonald's. I actually bought too much, so the cake is coming home with me in a takeaway bag. I got cheeky to have a refill on the old Fanta for the old walk home. It's currently also raining, so that's going to be fun. And look, you can just see here, look at that. Look at Icon Park there, doesn't it look wonderful? It looks so cool. Anyway, I'm going to now brave half an hour walk home in the rain, and I'll see you back at the hotel for my debrief. There we go, like that, we're back in the hotel room for our sit-down debrief. By the way, do you like the t-shirt that I also have as well? This is one of those t-shirts that I bought when I was in Portugal for like, oh, this would be great for Orlando, and I realised that I can't wear this in Disney. Like, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure they have a rule you can't wear anything deflammatory about Disney in Disney, right? So, yeah, so I'm just wearing this on my like off days out and about. So, yeah, so, debrief from the day. It's, like, do you know what? It's been a weird day, right? I actually got an Uber home just now. So instead of walking back from McDonald's, I got an Uber. It was about $5. It was all right. Because it started raining. I was like, I'm not doing this. Yeah, so back to the day. So this day's been a weird day because I'm not going to lie, I've been ill, right? The flu sort of caught me a bit off guard this morning,
and I realised I was ill, but I still thought I'd soldier on through Animal Kingdom because I felt better. I got the tablets in the morning and I perked up and felt better. But definitely queuing in those queues for an hour each, you know, for the Navi River ride and also the Flight of Passage, that definitely did me in, that did. 100%, that's made me feel really ill. And it was also really hot. And somebody told me this, apparently. I don't know how true this is. Apparently Animal Kingdom's the hottest park. Like, when it's hot. Like, it's one of the hottest and humid parks. So I think that doesn't help as well. So yeah, because even now, like, I went out to McDonald's, felt great, did the walk, felt great, had the food, felt a little bit off eating the food, like, truthfully, I did obviously bring home the cake back with me because I thought I was eating too much, but I barely finished the food because I just wasn't that hungry and I felt a bit ill. And that was the other thing as well. Afterwards, my plan was to go to the arcade and maybe try the arcade games out, but I just felt really ill, so I thought I want to come back. So now I'm sort of back here. Like, the cold's a bit weird because it sort of goes in and out. Like, right now I feel great. I actually feel okay. But I then have a stage of it feeling bad and then good, then bad, then good. So I'm just going to keep taking tramadol and paracetamol and just hopefully it'll just clear up. I did actually look into this with ChatGPT. So I actually asked ChatGPT, I'm in Orlando, I'm on holiday, I'm coming down with a cold, I have a busy schedule, how do I balance that and get well quick? And ChatGPT did say you don't need to affect your holiday, you can still carry on doing everything, just take it easy. So that's what I'm doing. So with that, my plans for tomorrow have slightly changed. My original plan for tomorrow was to go to Hollywood Studios. Now at Hollywood Studios I was going to do a full day there. I had reservations booked for the Woody's Barbecue Roundup, the Toy Story themed restaurant, and I had also Ogre's Cantina, which is also a Star Wars based bar. I had reservations, so what I did, because I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow. I could wake up tomorrow and feel great. I could wake up and feel worse. I could wake up and feel the same as I do today, a bit on and off. So I didn't really want to take the risk. So what I decided to do is I basically pushed back the reservations. So I changed the reservations from tomorrow till the 14th of September, which is a week's time, right? So it's my last day. My last day I'm in Orlando. I'm going to be doing the Woody's Barbecue Roundup and also Ogre's Cantina. I pushed the reservations back to those days. Like, which I'm not... I'm happy I've done it because it's good, because I couldn't take the risk tomorrow to wake up and put myself under pressure to go to these. But also at the same time, it's a bit, because I didn't really want to use my last day. But then saying that, I was going to use my last day as like a mop-up day to like do things I hadn't done. So it might work out fine. So with that, the new plan for tomorrow is I'm going to wake up tomorrow and see how I feel, right? I'm basically going to try and have a bit of a rest day if I can, because my rest day is going to be Monday, the day after anyway. But I might see how I feel tomorrow. But I don't want to waste a day if I feel okay or if I can get by. So what I am actually planning on doing is I'm still going to go to Hollywood Studios tomorrow, but I'm not going to leave here till about 3 o'clock, right? So I want to get to Hollywood Studios for about 3. So I'll leave here about 2. So my plan tomorrow is to wake up in the morning, have a little relaxed day around the pool, have a relaxed morning, just relax, chill out, maybe have lunch here, and then at maybe about 2 o'clock, half 2, leave here to go to Hollywood Studios and be there from 3 o'clock till park closes, because park closes at 9:30. So with that, I can probably see Fantasmic. I can see Galaxy's Edge at night, which I love. I love seeing Galaxy's Edge at night. It is beautiful. In California, it's amazing. So I want to see what it's like here at night. And just have a little look around Hollywood Studios, because I do plan to go back there. So at least I know I can have a relaxed day walking around Hollywood Studios tomorrow, because there's no pressure. And also, one thing I sort of was thinking is I've got to sort of have a new mindset on how I'm going to deal with this holiday and how I'm going to combat parks. Because I think I started the tactic on this holiday with the same tactic I have when I go to Disneyland Paris and Disneyland California, because when you go to those two parks you sort of book like 2-day tickets. Well, I do. I book like a 2-day ticket and I'm literally there from park open to park close. I'm at that park for 12 hours a day and I'm doing everything and I'm rushing around, I'm bashing it out and da-da-da-da-da. And when I sort of come to Florida, I had the same philosophy of like, right, this is Animal Kingdom Day, do everything Animal Kingdom. This is Magic Kingdom Day, do everything Magic Kingdom. This is Universal Day, do everything Universal. Where actually, like, I don't need to do that this time round, because I'm here for 2 weeks. I can go in and out the parks as I please. Bar Epic, which I've done now, Epic's out the way. I can just go in and out the parks as I please and do whatever I want, whenever I want, and do bits and bobs. So I just feel like this is a better tactic. It's like, for example, the best thing I did yesterday with the Epic was I went in the morning, was there from about 9 o'clock till about 1, left at 1, came back here, relaxed, went back there at about 5:30, and was there till 9. that was a really good way of doing Epic. Like, having a break in the middle really helped, and I think that's what I'm going to start doing. Now, with Universal, I could do that easily, because the Ubers are quite cheap. I would happily go to Universal in the mornings, come back in the afternoon, go back in the evening. So Universal's easy to do there because the Ubers are quite cheap. Now with Disney World, I don't think I'll really be doing that much because it's $20 each way. So that could get to about $80 if you do it that way, and that's not if the price surges. So I think with that, I'm just going to start being a bit more tactful when do I want to go to the parks. So instead of going there for park opening, maybe go there later on in the afternoon, like tomorrow. If I go Hollywood Studio tomorrow, I'm going to be there from 3 o'clock till about 9. That's still 6 hours. That's a long time to be in the park, but I'm also going to have a nice relaxed morning. I think that's going to be the tactic going forward. So if you want to find out what I end up doing tomorrow, tune in for next week's vlog where you will find out, did I go to Hollywood Studios in the evening and see Fantasmic and see Galaxy's Edge, or did I lay in bed feeling really sorry for myself? There you go. Thanks for watching this very strange vlog where basically I've been ill for most of it, but thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week.